This is the Hopecast Network. Stories and shows you actually want to listen to.
Well, welcome to another edition of Movie Torture. I'm Roger, one of the hosts, and we are officially in Brad's favorite month of the year, October.
We're rolling along. I love scary movies, Roger.
Yeah.
On a scale of enjoyment, where do scary movies rank? 10 being the best, 1 being the worst to you.
0.5.
Yeah, you are not scary. You are not a scary movie fan.
I was back in the 80s. I was all into Freddy Cougar and what's his name? Friday 13th.
Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, but
It'd be funny if he said Freddy Cougar just because he didn't know.
Freddy Cougar.
Freddy Cougar Melencamp.
Yeah. playing the
Ain't
the
that
Blade.
Elm Street instead of America?
Jack and Diane.
I was killing Jack and Diane in the dreams, of course, because my name is Freddy Cougar Melencamp.
I came here today just for that.
That voice, she's back. The first lady of Movie Torture, Hannah, is here.
What's
Yes.
up?
Brad's dad is excited.
Yeah, he does enjoy. That's his fan. He likes her and producer
Hannah
Gary.
and Gary are here today.
He would probably listen to a podcast of just them two. We doesn't even need us on here. And just fire up.
We're the straight men in that, you know.
We did
The
learn
straight
something.
men.
Wait.
No.
No.
The comedy straight men. Sorry.
Ladies,
Gary's like,
producer
hold up.
Gary is into chicks. We're not.
Sorry, I used a non-Gen Z.
We're the straight men of the podcast. We did learn something fascinating about Hannah, that she watched Ghostbusters twice
I forgot
in preparation for the podcast.
I forgot the first time. I needed to be fresh for the podcast.
I would rather my son hit me in the nuts with a golf club than watch that movie again. I would take the pain for 30 seconds.
Which son are we talking? Yeah,
Max. I would let Max, not Gabby.
Not Gabby.
Gabby's too big. He would probably murder me. And that voice you hear, that's producer Gary. He is here, and he is very happy to be here.
He's just got such a big smile.
He does. He is wearing, Gary likes to come. He's got his Hawaiian shirt on again and his ghost face mask tonight. He's wearing a ghost face mask while he sits here.
No,
Is that the name of him?
That's the name of the mask.
Bro, I literally, in all my notes, I called him Stabby because I didn't know he got a name.
Oh, Stabby is so cute. Isn't Stabby cute?
Well, I grew up with. I had one when I was a kid, a mask. And,
I'm not surprised
at
all.
And that's like before it was in the Scream movie. That was just a Halloween mask. It was a thing before it was in the movie. Yeah, that's where they got it.
Oh.
I thought they made it for the movie.
No, not from
Well,
what I found.
Take your mask off and enjoy the podcast, producer Gary.
Probably be able to hear me better. Anyway.
And just to let the listeners know, you can probably hear Gary's voice in this podcast this month twice as much as you hear mine, because Gary and Brad are horror aficionados. So sometimes their discussions get into the producer so and so was done 3 of these movies, and it's like a hard nerd alert comes on.
They got all the facts.
Yeah.
I mean, it might be an alert, but I don't know about nerds.
Yeah,
The only nerd in this room is Gary.
What the heck, Brad?
Because Roger and I are the straight men in this podcast. That was funny.
I don't feel like non-straight men are normally nerds, though.
No, they're not.
No.
They're not. Scream 3. Roger, you got any research on this movie, or did you just abandon that job?
No, I did do the research.
You didn't get scared researching Scream 3. This movie's anything but scary, by the way.
This movie was released February 4th, 2000. The budget was $40 million, and the box office was $161.8 million.
What did they spend $40 million on, first off?
How did they make 161?
What is $40 million?
It was probably the cast. I mean,
this was 1999 when they made the movie, because the movie came out February 2000. I'm looking. Keep talking, Roger.
I mean, there's a ton. The cast is full of people that, of course, have been in the Scream movies, the brand, as they would say. I didn't see Liev Schreiber. That's one of my favorite actors was in it. The voice of the NFL as well.
$73 million in today's money is what they spent to
What?
make this movie in 1999.
I think a lot of it had to go to make the voice changer. That was
It was a great voice changer.
that was
real?
good technology for a 2000.
And I think this was the only Scream movie where they used. I want to say in all the other Scream movies, it's the same. Hello. What's her name? What's Nev Campbell's name in this movie?
Sydney.
Oh.
Hello, Sydney. That's the
So
voice.
is it
you
the
get.
same guy in the? I haven't seen the first two. Is it the same?
Yes, same voice
Stabby
in
dude?
every movie. No.
But
It's a different character. It's a different bad guy in every movie.
Okay.
Same voice, but in this movie, instead of going "Hello, Sydney," he can actually do your voice.
Yeah.
So it's like it'd be like producer Gary talking to me, but it's really Ghostface about to murder me.
Yeah.
Really weird. 73 million there, Roger. That's bonkers to me.
Yeah, but had quite the cast. I mean, so that's probably where most of the budget. Spoiler alert: I did not watch this movie just because I didn't have the time to get into it. So
He didn't have the drive to watch Scream.
yeah, after watching Cursed, I just couldn't. I couldn't do another horror movie back to back. So
Why don't you like horror movies? Is it because they scare you, or
no, I mean, I think.
Good question.
I think like the thrill, like when I was a teenager and young adult, I like the scary stuff. I mean, number one, when you're a single guy, you love scary movies because that usually helps out in the in the dating process. I hated haunted houses, but I would go to a haunted house if it meant I was going to get clutched and grabbed on the whole time.
see? I tried that with my brother and it didn't work. We went to the first haunted house I ever went to. Just listen. The first haunted house I ever went to, I hate anything horror, scary, cannot stand it. But we went in this haunted house. My brother was in front of me, and I couldn't keep my eyes open. So I wrapped my arms around his waist, buried my head in his back, and that is how I walked through the entire thing. And afterwards, he was like, "You are never getting near me in a haunted house ever again."
And then the dude walked in the haunted house with a pillow.
A pillow. Oh.
I'm bringing back an old Hannah story, and that was the real horror of the horror house of the haunted house.
If I saw someone doing that, and I'd be like, you have mental issues. There's something wrong with you.
Yeah, be careful.
What's the scariest movie you ever watched, Roger?
I don't know. I don't know. I have to sit and I'd have to see a list of movies and then say, yeah, that was a scary. Nothing really comes to my mind off the top of my head. But I mean, I watched the initial Scream movie. I may have saw 2, but it was probably so bad I don't remember it.
2 was not bad. That's Jada Pinkett Smith dying in the beginning. It was not bad.
I think I may have seen that one, or at least a lot of clips from it. But yeah, like I said, I grew up with the Friday the 13th and all that stuff, and just at a certain point, I was just like, I'm just tired. I mean, just didn't thrill me.
I love the
What's
thrill.
the scariest one you've ever watched, Brad?
Oh my gosh. I would say Paranormal Activity was scary.
Yeah.
Only because I was dating my future wife. I went home that night by myself after watching this movie. And I was in my house and I was laying down and my golf clubs fell over in another room.
Nope.
Just like a
absolutely
big
not.
loud boom.
Nope.
And I was like, oh
Moving
my
houses.
gosh. This was like hours after watching Paranormal
Yeah.
Activity. So I was freaked out.
Nope.
Turned the lights on, went to sleep. Yeah.
I'd say mine was probably like The Conjuring. I thought The Conjuring was scary.
Yeah.
Honestly, all those kind of like demon,
Yeah. More
possessions,
paranormal activity and stuff.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's more- it's-
don't do those.
Yeah.
Those are kind of rough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, Hannah?
I don't like any of them with paranormal activity. They really freak me out. But the worst ones that I remember, it's probably a tie between Annabelle and It. So
The
Annabelle,
new It or the old It?
the new one.
Okay.
So Annabelle freaked me out because I used to have a glass case in my bedroom full of glass dolls. My dad used to travel and he would bring me home glass dolls. as souvenirs. After watching Annabelle, they went in a box and went in store. It was like, I'm not sleeping with these beside my bed anymore. But then with it, we watched that at a drive-in theater. I got home late at night. At that time, our house was completely surrounded by woods. Got home, and I had left my key inside the house. Everyone was asleep, so I couldn't get in. I was knocking on the windows, knocking on the door, couldn't get in, so I had to sleep in my car.
Oh my
surrounded
God.
by woods.
Hear the knocks.
After watching it,
and
all I could picture was the one scene where the clown pulls the arm out of his mouth and waves with it. I was like, if I see anything out in these woods.
I didn't think it was that scary.
I don't like clowns. I cannot stand clowns. That's like the most terrifying. No, I wouldn't have watched it.
Nope, nobody. Does anybody like clowns?
There's a really good movie called Clown. And I watched it on...
Sounds horrible.
Blumhouse Trent recommended this movie to me, and I watched it. And basically, he turns into a clown. Like, he can't, like, get it can't off.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah, and he, like, starts killing his family and stuff.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, I love to watch reactions of people who are scared of clowns when a clown shows up. It's pretty awesome.
But what Hannah doesn't know is Gary's side hustle is a clown. He's a party clown. No. So he does do that at parties. He dresses up as a clown.
That's terrifying.
Like, not like a John
yeah, he puts
Gacy
on his
one though, right?
Gary puts on his Brad suit and then turns into a clown.
Yeah.
All right, so
you want the synopsis?
Well, before that, what's the most like scariest thing that's happened to you? Was the golf club thing like the scariest thing that ever happened to you?
Oh my gosh.
I think everything's scarier after you've watched something that's like
well, yes.
freaked you out.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah.
So I used to watch mine at a buddy's house, and then
that's smart, Gary.
And then but I drove home.
Oh, that's not smart.
Like afterwards, so like the very first one I watched was Halloween, and Michael Myers' thing was that, he'd pop up behind you. So like driving home after that was kind of freaky because I kept checking the rearview mirror.
Yeah.
I mean, as you watch them, I think they get less.
You become
effective.
desensitized.
Yeah. So, but yeah, usually driving home after watching any of them was kind of freaky.
Yeah.
We used to. Okay, I'm aging myself, but there used to be a 2-screen theater on Freedom Drive in Charlotte, and right next door to it was a Pizza Hut. And it was one of those Pizza Huts where the parking lot, like you could park all the way up, like right against the building. So there were no like foliages or anything. So you could literally walk right up to the windows. So they would show Friday the 13th, and that same weekend after we'd watch it, me and a buddy would put on a hockey mask, and then just come right and then just
oh my gosh,
jump in the window. And the best reaction we ever got was a table full of girls. And the next thing you know, the table elevates because they all jump at the same time. And you see, in slow motion, you see pictures of Mountain Dew and Coke go up in the air and then hit the table. And, and this, of course, we had to take off because they made a huge mess. It was quite, but it was just, that's when I enjoyed the scary stuff, was being able to scare other people. So.
Yeah. I like scaring other people. I used to dress up. I would wear this black dress with white tights and red Converse, and then I put on this wig. It was like red hair and braided, and then I put on really scary doll makeup. I'd go in my brother's room with all the lights off, and I'd sit there and I'd hold a teddy bear and just wait for him to walk in the room.
Gosh, it's mean. That's mean.
It's fun. Listen, have you ever driven around in a car with a mask on? And you're sitting there to light, and you just turn and look at somebody? Yeah. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
I should try that.
No,
it's so much fun.
That. No, I want to do that, though.
I mean, make sure you can see, obviously, if you're the one driving. But
oh, my God.
I got plans this Halloween now. Sweet. Just driving around staring.
We should do that, Gary. Let's cruise around.
So, Brad, why don't you hit us with your 1-minute plot line here?
Okay, basically, this movie, oh, my gosh. It's so hard to quantify. It's a movie where they're making Stab 3, but they're really making Scream 3 because we're watching it. So the characters for Stab 3 hang out with their characters from Scream 3, the real Scream, and there's a killer, and he goes slashing and dashing, and at the end, they kill him. It's so hard to really, it's like, This is such a dumb movie.
Yeah.
It
It's not even a series of unfortunate events. It's just a series of stupid decisions.
is so dumb. So listeners, that's basically the synopsis of this movie. They should call this Dumb 3 because it's very dumb. And I got a full confession. I saw this in the movie theater.
Oh. You've seen all of these movies. You've wasted a lot of time
I have, man.
watching horrible things.
I went and saw this movie in the theater. I was so excited because it had been 3 years since Scream 2. So I was like, this is going to happen. And I went there and I was like, is this a real movie? Because Jay and Silent Bob are in this movie. And I was like, I don't even think they take this movie seriously, right? Like, they threw Jay and Silent Bob in this movie. Why are they in this movie?
Comedic effect. Right?
Why are Jay and Silent Bob taking a tour at Warner Brothers or wherever to see Stab 3 production?
I don't know, just that time frame, they tended to pop up in a ton of different movies.
Oh, they were huge in that time frame. But again, if you're making a legit horror movie, you don't throw Jay and Silent Bob in it just to be, studio like. We're just happen to believe they left Clerks and now they're just out in California touring the movie studio and they're just making Stab 3 at this point.
So was Scott Foley the Roman? Was that the killer?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And this is the only Scream where there's only one killer. Usually there's two. So we are to believe Scott Foley is everywhere killing all the time. You got to have two, man. You can't be everywhere. This movie starts out with Cotton. Now, if you are a
Can't stand that guy.
If you are a Scream fan, you know Cotton. Who's a bigger tool bag, Cotton or Jake Kingman from Game Plan? Because they're both tool bags.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, Hannah hasn't seen that. Roger, you didn't see
Jake Kingman?
Isn't that his name? What was it? Joe Kingman. I don't even know his name. Like, Cotton's all about some Cotton. I think he was going to cheat on his girlfriend with the girl on the phone.
Yeah, he probably would have. I was so angry in that first scene. I was like, you know what? You deserve to be a target. I hope you die.
But smartest guy in the movie, because he's like, you know what? Kill me early. I don't have to be in this movie anymore. I want out of this dumb franchise. Like, please kill me now. And that's the problem with this movie. All these people need to die. There are no stakes for the what do they call them? The legend actors, the
victims.
No,
What?
the ones that's been in, like, Courtney Cox, David.
Oh, yeah.
There's
The
no
originals.
stakes for the originals because they're not going to die.
Yeah, they should have killed David Arquette in the first one.
Yeah, they should have. Oh my gosh.
David Arquette is one of the most hated men. Like, all right, I'm going to go into my wrestling geek form here.
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
So David Arquette, during the heydays or the time, actually it was the time, when the Monday Night Wars were going on with WCW and WWE. They brought him in to do a cross promotion for that stupid movie he did, the wrestling movie. I can't even think of the name of it, but they ended up scripting him to win the championship, the title belt. And see, I talk wrestling, and all three of my castmates here are on their phones right now.
Listening very intently, might I add. We're fact checking you.
It's like I'm at a public school right now.
Roger, was it? Are you ready to rumble?
Yeah, Ready to Rumble.
Ready to Rumble, future movie torture pod, right?
Yeah.
We have to have that
horrible.
one.
But
And producer Anna, will you watch that movie with us, Ready to Rumble?
No. She's like,
Sure.
oh, okay.
the
contract.
WCW actually ended up giving David Arquette the title, which for wrestling fans was like the worst thing in the world. I mean, because like there's, that's like a respected thing amongst the wrestling geeks is that you never put like a spot character, like somebody from the outside of the wrestling world, give them a title like that. So if you go like to a wrestling event, and you throw out the name of David Arquette, you will just get the death stares because they hate him.
But he's such a funny actor.
Because they feel like he like for that time period, which was one of the best times for wrestling fans, like he killed it. I mean, he literally killed the WCW. He was one of the reasons why that whole thing just fell, because for a while they were competing with WWE because of the whole Hogan thing and NWO, but he got written into some storylines for that stupid movie, and that was the end of WCW, and that's when McMahon ended up buying it. And so so David Arquette has a hate group, for him. So,
I never knew that.
yeah.
I want to say
I like David Arquette in 8-Legged Freaks. Great movie.
What is
About
that?
spiders. Giant
Spiders.
spiders.
Absolutely not. Ew.
No.
Max and I watched that movie.
Ugh.
I want to say it doesn't. Just based on the pictures I can find, he doesn't look like he aged very well.
Nah.
Not great.
Okay, so Cotton. What was you gonna add?
And to today, he still shows up at some wrestling shows as a wrestler, and literally he is booed from the second he walks out from behind the curtains.
Man.
He is hated. Wrestling fans hate him. And he
Can you separate
Why
your
does he still
hatred
go?
for David Arquette wrestling to like him in Scream? Because honestly, he is the best part of the movies.
All of the movies or just this one?
All of them. He's good in all of them. You root for Dewey.
I didn't like him when this movie and I haven't seen any of the other ones, but I did not like him when this first opened up. I was like, he's kind of a jerk. But then he had this.
He
whole,
has a creepy mustache in this movie.
but that's back now, so you can't. It's
Is it?
not. Yes, have you?
Yeah,
My wife will not let me mustache.
You shouldn't. But
I
is
shouldn't.
back
Well,
for
if
some
it's
people.
back, why can't I mustache, Hannah?
just because
that
it's
was
back
Hannah's
doesn't
polite
mean
way of
that
saying,
everyone should do
Brad,
it.
you're not cool. Brad, you're not
Are you
cool.
saying I can't pull a stash off? Or
I'm saying you shouldn't.
don't model it after Dewey. Just don't do it.
we should all grow stashes on the movie podcast.
I disagree with that.
Even Hannah.
I'll come back next time with one of those stick-on mustaches and record the whole podcast.
Yeah, are we gonna?
That would be hilarious.
Are we gonna do No Shave November or something? Is
God.
that what you're suggesting?
Gary, producer Gary can shave the few hairs that grow on his face off.
That is mean. He has a full beard.
He hasn't hit puberty yet.
Well, I mean, I still got longer than you. Like,
True.
You didn't make it yet.
Longer what?
Didn't go well, did it?
Your comeback was epically bad.
I tried.
Okay, so back to the movie. So Cotton is like, you know what? I don't want to be in this movie anymore. Please kill me. So we see Cotton in his what looked like a Miami Vice suit show up
The suit was bad.
and get murdered. And you're like, bye-bye, Cotton. Then we jump to Hollywood, and they're making Stab 3. But we learn that Sydney is now, a suicide hotline person?
I don't think it's just suicide. I think it's just troubled girls.
She's the last person I want advice from because she is so depressing. Her character is such a snooze. I hate her in these movies.
Her TV show was the same. Party of Five. She was the same way.
I don't know who is worse.
Hannah just gave a like, what was Party of Five?
Yeah, just know that one. That's a new Netflix show about what it would be. I don't know who's worse, her or Courtney Cox.
Okay, can we talk about Courtney Cox's haircut?
It was
As soon as she came on the scene, I Googled horrible bangs haircuts because I was just going down a rabbit trail. I found a website that rated the top 40 worst bangs moments in movies. She's in the top 10. And
For
if you
this movie?
haven't, yes, from this movie, she was beaten.
I hate to interrupt what you're doing now, but something very important I need to let you know about. When you purchase Generous coffee beans, we want you to try to enjoy each brew for two reasons. Number one, because you're a part of something bigger, making a positive impact around the world. And number two, because we did not compromise on the quality of coffee. You're drinking some of the best coffee in the world. 100% of profits are donated to nonprofits that are fighting injustice facing humans around the world. Wow, that's powerful. Generous is best known for its specialty coffee, but the heartbeat of Generous is their hope to use for profit business for good. In 2024, Generous is hoping to provide coffee to churches around the U.S. to spread a message within congregations that churches care about people, even down to the coffee they are serving and the people they enjoy. I apologize for that extremely long run-on sentence. If you have interest in hearing more about Generous Coffee, please reach out to their founder, Ben Higgins, at generousmovement.com. Thank you, and back to our scheduled podcast.
By
Number 3.
Spock from Star Trek. He was rated higher for his bangs than she was in this movie.
Wow. Wait, so his bangs are better than hers?
Yeah.
She made
how
$7
bad
million
they
to
were.
be in this movie.
Was
by the
this the start of her plastic surgery?
way. No, I was gonna bring that. This is the death of her normal face. This was the
Really?
last movie that I can remember ever seeing her in where she was pretty, and then she ruined her face after this.
Yeah.
Because the new Scream, she's unattractive.
So I've only
That's
ever
true.
seen her in Friends. It's the only thing of her that I've...
I think after Friends, like it was.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
Well, Google her now and look at her face.
I mean, I've
Yeah.
seen her now. It's all like pulled
Yeah.
back and...
yeah, she
wonky
she
looking.
looked pretty in this movie, other than the
Well-
bangs.
You think?
Yeah.
Do you think people told her like something was wrong and they couldn't figure out what it was, and it was the bangs? But she was like, "I'm gonna go get facial reconstruction surgery." And it's
I'm gonna pull my eyes back.
You took that a little too far. We just need a new
Yeah.
haircut. Like,
Little nip, little tuck.
You would think after Meg Ryan's fiasco with the plastic surgery, that these actresses would stay away from it. But
I don't understand it.
yeah.
So she made $7 million for this movie, though. That's a lot
yep, that's
back then, but because she was making that that Friends money too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Nev Campbell made $4 million for Scream 3, but she only worked 20 days. She was making Party of Five, I think, I read, and she was making Drowning Mona, which I saw in the movie theater, by the way. And
Of course she did.
and she made $4 million. Now, if you're Nev Campbell, are you upset you're making less than Courtney Cox? Because Nev Campbell's the star of the movie, right?
I would... Well, she sucked. But also, I'd just be happy to work 20 days and get $4 million.
That's a lot, yeah. That's a lot. She does suck. And there's a problem with every Scream movie, and it's Nev Campbell. I think producer Gary and I went and saw Scream 6 in the theater this year. Best part about Scream 6, there's no Nev Campbell. She's not in the movie, and it's a great thing. Now, I want them to kill Gail Weathers. I hope she's dead.
Yes.
It left it.
I would-
Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen Scream 6, you can skip forward a little bit on here. It left it you don't know if she's dead or not. I hope she's dead. They need to kill all the originals and be done with them. Dewey's dead.
yeah.
Dewey died in
He
5.
is? Oh,
He died in 5.
that makes me kind of sad.
Gail and Nev Campbell only ones left. And
Why does she make it to the end? She just has no person. She reminds me a little bit of Kristen Stewart. Just the same face all the time and making stupid decisions.
Do you think they put like they left her in because they want us to want them to kill her, and then like when they make Scream 7 or 8 or whatever, and they're like,
Are they going to
"Is
do
she
more?
dead? Is she dead?"
So
I
I had
don't know.
I had an interesting. Yeah, they're making another one, of course. I had an interesting Scream pitch for a movie.
Oh, boy.
And I've told this producer Gary's probably forgot at this point. They should make a Scream movie because they're all the same formula, right? There's 2 people normally. You don't know who they are. They're murdering because they're mad about something.
Okay.
We should get a Scream movie where we know who the killers are immediately. And we're following them. We're seeing how they are doing their kills. Because a lot of times we're like, how can this person be in the subway at this point? We would know now. We're getting the first person viewpoint from the killers on why they kill and
Yeah.
how they're making it work.
We would end up siding with the killers.
We would, because
Once
I'd
we
be
hear
like,
their
please murder
backstory and
Gail.
everything.
But more interesting movie, right? Because it's the same formula every time. Change the formula up,
Yeah.
and let's see the killer's point of view. Why does the killer want to kill Sydney?
I kind of like that. Like, I think that might be a good idea. It kind of makes me think of, I don't know. I had something like, well, and you could do shots like they did in at the beginning of the first Halloween movie when they're like, he puts on the mask and it's like,
Yes.
I love that. Everybody loves that scene. That's a great scene.
Great scene.
A great start to a movie is that, someone puts on the mask, you don't know who it is, and then don't know what they're going to do after that.
I think they're scared to try it because they like their formula of you're guessing the whole movie, and you're at the end. It's a Scooby-Doo, right? Oh my gosh, it's Scott Foley. He's the murderer. How did this happen?
I was a little shook when he took the mask off.
Yeah, he's like the director, right? How's a director doing all his killing? But Scream, Scream 6, I will say best scene in Scream 6 by a mile was the convenience store scene.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
They're hiding in the convenience store. Ghostface comes in there, always has a knife because it's stab, right? This time he's got a shotgun.
Oop,
And he's shooting.
switching it up.
And they're hiding, and you feel that it's like small.
It's all this tension.
There's tense.
Yeah.
You see his boots, and he's shooting. Like, that was the best scene.
And see,
How cool would that scene have been if you were in the Ghostface mind and you're watching him?
I think,
It's kind of like Terminator.
I see what you mean. I think that would have been good. I like that scene, especially because I honestly didn't know they could make guns scary. Like, I always thought.
What?
I think guns are
I think
scary.
having a gun pointed at your face is pretty terrifying.
I know, but I mean,
Buckshot Brad would say guns are scary.
Gary's like, you can point a gun at me. I'm not scared.
that's not what I meant. I just meant generally, like, the part of the formula for most thrillers, like, it's very up close, personal, knives or fingernails or what, like,
Fingernails.
what, Freddy Cougar, whatever.
Oh.
Like,
Freddy Cougar Melencamp.
what? So anyway, yeah, I think that scene was very well done. I like that scene. It was a good scene.
It was a great scene. So, back to this movie. We get to see Randy, which, since this is the only Scream movie you've ever seen, Randy is probably the best part of Scream. He is like the movie fan, and we saw him on the TV screen. Like, they were watching a video of Randy. Jamie Kennedy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is good in he dies in part 2, I think. I think he dies in 2. He didn't die in 1, did he? Did he die in 1?
Oh, I think maybe.
Wasn't he the kill? Wasn't he one of the killers?
No.
No. Did
Randy's
he?
sister is in.
I thought maybe he did die in the first one when they were watching the. Did he? I don't know.
We're all confused now.
All right,
But we get to see Randy.
Yeah.
I'll
The
look it up.
one Scream character you don't want to be dead, and you're like, I wish he was still here,
Yeah.
but instead they killed him. And you have to go look at Sydney's sad face, talk to depressed people on the phone. I'm like, she's like the number one depressed person.
She is. And again, she just makes stupid decisions. Like, she hears the voices and she goes towards them. She hears weird noises and she locks herself in. Like, I just don't understand.
It was Scream 2. He died in Scream 2.
Yep. Midway point, Scream 2. So
Randy seemed like he seemed like he had a good head on his shoulders
Randy does.
compared to everyone else.
Hannah, you need to watch Scream and Scream 2. You get to know Randy.
I don't. Okay.
Better movies. This okay. There's so much crap in this movie. Parker Posey, I like her. She was always in my top 5 back in the early 2000s, late 90s.
She still looks good. She still looks decent.
She played the Gail Weathers role. Mm-hmm. I could have seen her being the killer too. By the way, I think they should have made her the killer.
Yeah.
Um,
I thought it was going to be Kincaid. I thought he was going to be the killer.
really?
McDreamy. Yeah.
I thought, for some reason going to this, I remembered, glad you brought that up, by the way, Patrick Dempsey's second appearance on Movie Torture. Can't Buy Me Love was his first one, which I still rank as the best movie we've watched on Movie Torture. And now he's in quite possibly the worst movie we watched on Movie Torture. We'll find out.
Which is so sad because I don't think he was great in this, but he was good in Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, gosh. So, Hannah, have you ever used a fax machine?
No. I know they exist and I've been around them, but I've never used one.
They were faxing in this movie.
Yeah.
Faxing was big in 2000 because I would have
Yeah.
to fax at work when I was in the military, and I would always hate it. Like I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna fax, and you put the number in, and go beep beep beep, and then it's like going in, and you're thinking, man, why don't we just do email? Because we had email at this point,
Yeah.
but we had to fax stuff.
When I was little, faxing always confused me because I didn't understand how it worked. And I was like, how does the paper get from this machine to a different machine?
How does that work? It is really weird.
It's
Nobody,
not the actual paper that's put in that comes
Right.
out at the other machine. It's just
It prints it
Yeah.
on.
It
prints
a
the
piece of
information.
paper,
But I
right?
didn't understand how it worked
Do-
when I was little.
do people fax today?
I hope not.
We never had. a
It's
fax
still an
machine.
option.
Very, very little.
I was just
think.
doing my insurance, and they're like, if you can't send it in an email, you can fax us. I'm like, where the heck am I going to get a fax machine?
At Kinko's?
Yeah.
The house blowing up would have killed everyone, right?
Yeah, that was massive. Also, though, if they did all die, they would have all deserved that. Because if there was enough gas poured around to make that kind of explosion and nobody smelled it, I just think y'all deserve to die.
How could they not smell gas? Because like when I'm pumping gas, sometimes I get on my finger.
Yeah.
I can like whiff it and know it's there.
And when did he go pour all that gas? Because they were all in the house.
It's so illogically stupid.
Yeah.
This is just a dumb whodunit. There's Scooby Doo episodes smarter than this movie
For
by a
sure.
mile.
Yeah.
I'm just still a little taken back by Brad admitting that he has issues with huffing. You know, with
Huffing with sniffing gas.
gas?
yeah.
What about Carrie Fisher dropping this movie? I like that. I like her little, I'm not her. I didn't have sex with George Lucas. So I didn't get the role. Like, it's so funny how she's basically looks like Princess Leia, but she's not.
Yeah.
And again, best scene. They go down there and they're looking through all the files. That was a nice little scene they could have done more with. Wes Craven, director of this movie. What's your best Wes Craven movie? Or is he before your time, Hannah?
Oh,
I mean, he's before my time. I'd never heard the name before watching this movie. And
Nightmare on Elm Street,
yeah,
84 has to be his best movie
definitely.
of all time.
I would agree with that.
I'll go with that.
Yeah, it has to be. When he created Freddy Cougar Melencamp, and I'm just from now on, he's Freddy Cougar Melencamp to me. That was a great story, and that's what when we're watching that scene down in the basement, the file scene with Carrie Fisher and the two. That's a good Wes Craven scene.
Yeah.
That would have been good in a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Like the creepiness of that, but there's no stakes in these stupid movies. I don't go in this movie thinking any one of them is going to die.
yeah.
So what's the point? You got to do some murdering. You got to do some slashing. I pay to watch you do some slashing in this movie. That's what I want to see. Roger's all quiet. He's probably checking his scores.
I'm trying to see what other movies he did Red Eye. I like that movie.
Red Eye. See, that's not a good. I don't like that one that much. What else did he do, Hannah?
There's okay. All the Screams, Music of the Heart. I haven't seen any of these.
That's when he didn't do horror one time, which
Vampire
was weird.
in Brooklyn,
Terrible.
The People Under the Stars,
Under the Stairs.
Stairs. Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Night Visions, Shocker,
Shocker. Stupid.
The Serpent and the Rainbow,
Never saw it.
Deadly Friend, Case Busters.
Deadly Friend is good. Christy Swanson's in that, right?
Oh, she's
What is?
looking at the movie titles.
Yeah.
Christy Swanson is in Deadly Friend. I watched that great movie.
She is.
Nightmare on Elm Street. I've at least heard of that one.
That's Freddy Cougar.
Yeah, that's the
And
original.
Freddy
The Hills
Cougar.
Have Eyes.
Huh?
The Hills Have Eyes Part 2.
That's not bad.
Haven't seen that.
What did he
either.
do older, newer? You're back in the 70s. What did he do?
I'm just looking at a
70s.
list.
80s.
Isn't the People Under the Stairs in the 70s?
No.
80s. Well,
Or Hills Have Eyes is 70s, right?
Hills Have Eyes is 84.
Okay.
The Stairs is 91.
What's in the 2000s? He came back and did Scream 4. I know that.
Well, he did.
And then he died.
He did a
Wait, he died? I didn't know he was dead.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
Wes Craven. That wasn't even in 2000. I thought Wes Craven
Because they
like
call
a-
Wes Craven the master of horror. I don't know if that's earned.
Nah, well,
He does a lot of horror movies.
Scream 4 was his last one.
Then he died, yes.
right.
Terrible movie to go out on, by the way.
Dracula?
Well, it would have been prophetic if he would have died in 2010, which, the title of the movie is My Soul to Take.
Oh, that was a terrible movie too. Well, we should do that one on movie torture. We could have a whole Wes Craven month of just bad Wes Craven movies.
Ugh,
Yeah.
that sounds truly torturous.
There's a couple good ones, but there's a lot of, Vampire in Brooklyn with Eddie Murphy was stupid.
That is Eddie Murphy. I was
Yeah.
like,
It's a waste.
The only thing that comes up for 2000 movies is Dracula.
no,
He didn't do Dracula. Oh, he produced Dracula, I think.
He did Scream 3, Cursed, Red Eye, Paris, Jetane.
Oh, I didn't know he did.
Gary speaking
I don't know
French.
what. Yeah, something in French. I can't read that.
I didn't know he did Swamp Thing back in '82. That was a bad movie.
He's done a lot of bad horror movies, but give him his credit where credit's due. Scream, probably his best movie of all time, the original Scream from '96.
Wait, you don't think?
That or Nightmare on Elm Street.
I was gonna say.
I would go Nightmare on Elm Street.
I'd say Elm Street before, but I think that kind of depends on just your style, what you like better.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Breed?
No.
Looks dumb.
Hannah's fallen into the Wes Craven
Yep.
movie trap. Okay,
I wouldn't watch any of these.
Hills Have Eyes wasn't in the '70s. It was in '77.
I thought so. So we find out who the killer is. Blah, blah, blah. He's murdered everyone. Who gives a crap, right? Because I was glad this movie was over. Like, this is a hard 2 hours.
I screamed out loud when he took the mask off because I was not expecting him.
Really?
I think I wrote it in my notes. Yeah, all caps. Bro, the reveal.
Bro, the reveal. Roger, did you get any reviews for this movie, or did you go reviewless?
Let me pull up what I've got here. It was kind of mixed reviews. It actually got some positive ones.
Wait, what's the Rotten Tomatoes on this movie?
I'm getting there. Sorry. Scrolling through. Rotten Tomatoes, the film holds an approval rating of 41%.
Wait. 41% for this movie, and Johnny B. Good is 0.
Yeah.
Johnny B. Good's way better in this movie.
Well, that was way before Rotten Tomatoes. So that's part of it, probably.
Scream 3 wasn't around Rotten Tomatoes, right? 2000?
I'm not sure when Rotten Tomatoes started.
Anyway.
But I know it wasn't back then. One of the critical responses of the movie said, despite some surprising twists, Scream
Where are the twists?
Scream 3 sees the franchise falling back on the same old horror formulas and cliches that once hacked and slashed with postmodern abandon. So,
If they'd followed the formula I pitched, I think they would make this a really great Scream.
Roger Ebert said that the characters are so thin they're transparent, but based on you'll like this one. But based on Campbell's appearance, he says the camera loves her. She could become a really big star, and then giggle at clips from this movie at her AFI tribute. So
She is not a star. She's just a wet fart just sitting there. She is nothing. She is a horrible actress. I don't like any Nev Campbell. What is one Nev Campbell movie you have watched where you go, man, that is awesome? None of us can think of one.
no,
Because it's just not even worth it.
no.
Wait, she was in The Lion King too.
As a voice?
I get she wasn't there in real life, so
Yeah, no, they flew her out to Africa.
I have some Amazon reviews. Mark Parrish writes, oh my gosh. I do not want to hang out with Mark Parrish. I just can't. Great movie. One of the best, if not the best movies of that genre.
the whole genre.
Every
He
scary
hasn't seen
movie.
any other ones.
He's going to stop at Scream 3.
Bro needs to get out more.
LGM wrote, one of the better Scream movies. Without giving it away, this storyline plot was actually intriguing.
I mean,
Are they trolling us at this point? I watched all the Scream movies in anticipation for the new Scream, and this is one of the best, in my opinion. Mad Collector writes, Scream 3 overlaps the original Scream with fun and thrills. One of the more fun installments in the series, Scream 3 delivers. This one is heavy on comedy and delivers thrills to boot. Parker Posey stands out as I would agree with that. as the dysfunctional Hollywood actress playing the role of Gail Weathers. Look for some unique cameo appearances, i.e., I'm going to think he's meaning Jay and Silent Bob. The plot concerns a murderous mystery which evolves during the shooting of Stab 2 and ropes Sidney, Gale, and Dewey. This guy should be our 40-second ropes back into the force. Scream 3 harkens back to the original Scream with the sets of Stab 2 replicating the home of Sidney and Woodsboro and also the one from Scream's finale. He really got in. Could you imagine typing that? Like, you just sit down, you want to just write about this movie. Like, that's torturous. It's awful.
Were any of these actresses involved in the suit against Harvey?
Oh, good question. I don't know, because we got to see the Miramax on.
Because I know in Curse there were another movie we're going to do here in the future.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. That's our next movie, by the way. The first lady of the podcast, Hannah, is going to be back for Cursed, which is what you're going to listen to next week. Glad you brought that up, Roger. Hannah, movie torture, movie gold for this movie.
Oh, this was torture. On multiple levels.
Better or worse than Ghostbusters?
Better.
Really?
Yes.
Chris Hemsworth wasn't in this movie.
Oh.
That is true.
Wait, before
Old Dewdrop, though, just really did it for me.
Dewdrop.
What'd you say?
She called him Dewdrop.
Oh,
Dewey.
So before we move to Roger, we do need to say better or worse with Gary or without Gary in this movie.
I think everything is made better with Gary.
Yeah.
What part could he have played?
That's just where do I go?
He's got to be someone getting murdered, right?
Yeah.
Like he could be we always make him a pizza guy in every movie. He could be a pizza guy like showing up and then he just gets slashed. But Ghostface kills people he knows, right?
Yeah.
Maybe Gary's like...
Could have been one of the movie grips, one of the guys doing the camera or something like. He could have been a producer Gary.
Yes, he's a producer.
Yeah.
And he gets slashed.
He can't die. He needs to be like one of the times when the door swings open and she's all scared at home. He could be there just like with a pizza box. And she's terrified because she thinks the killer's back, but then it's just Gary there with the pizza.
I just thought you wanted a snack.
No, what if Gary brings the pizza and she's like, I know you're Ghostface. He's like, I'm not. I'm just She goes, no, you're Ghostface. Pulls a gun out. He says, I'm not scared of guns.
Shoots him in the head.
Shoots him in the head into Gary.
He just falls straight back down the stairs with the pizza on top of him.
But
That'd
she
be a
eats
good way
the
to
pizza. Power move.
She eats the pizza.
How can she have the stomach for that? She's a psychopath.
Geez.
She can do that.
Yeah, that's
Wipes the
insane.
blood off and just takes a bite.
Roger, you didn't watch this movie, but would you say movie torture or movie gold?
From listening to you guys, I would say movie torture. Yeah.
I'm going to say movie torture. Probably the third worst movie we've ever watched on movie
Really?
torture.
I actually it was torture, but I actually enjoyed watching it. It didn't make me mad like some of the other bad movies have made me. It made me laugh. That's just stupidity, I guess.
I think it's right above TMNT. Like, it's not as bad as Batman and Robin. That still holds, which is an 11%
Which
on Rotten
I
Tomatoes.
disagree. There's been many worse than Batman and Robin.
There is no. We're going to get into the Batman and Robin debate again.
Yeah.
That is a terrible movie. There's
You keep
nothing
bringing that
redeeming
back up.
about that movie. It's horrible.
Yeah, no.
Oh my gosh. For producer Gary, for First Lady of the podcast Hannah, for Roger and his blankie,
Oh, wow.
and
Wow,
for Freddy
that's
Cougar
low.
Melencamp, I was born in Elm Street.
Oh,
My name is Brad. We'll see you next on Movie Torture.